Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Tuesday, November 10th, 2020. You better leave that cat alone, Rose. She thinks she's a tough guy. Max will light her up. He says, I'll go by Dad. Dad will protect me. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Yes. So anyway, another absolutely gorgeous day here today. This is actually going to be our last nice day. Tomorrow we're supposed to get rain all day long. And then the weather is going to continue to go south after that. So we're going to be looking at maybe, I think Friday they said highs in the 50, about 50. And then we'll be in like the 30s at night. So we'll be definitely back to burning wood on a regular basis. But I'm going to tell you what, we've definitely enjoyed these nice days of weather the way it has been. And Beck and I did go out, my sister Becky, and I went out for a nice ride today. And enjoyed that. I figured, so I told her, I said, well, Friday's going to be 50 and sunny. She goes, I'm not riding at 50 degrees. So I'll ride by myself. That's okay. I'm all right with that. So anyway, I wanted to talk about really quickly today, and I definitely want to get your guys' feedback. I want to hear what you have to say. Will there be another lockdown? Are we headed for another lockdown in this country? More aggressive than the first one? My thought on that is absolutely yes. I think we're headed for another lockdown. We have had 7 days in a row of over 100,000 new cases of the virus. And so it's definitely an issue, you know, as far as that goes. And moving forward with everything, I absolutely see a possibility of another lockdown happening. Unfortunately, I hope that it wouldn't happen, but unfortunately, I think that it will. So I think we're headed that way. With and you got to remember too, we're not even really in the bad time yet. We're still in November, so December, January, as the weather gets colder and those things happen. We're gonna go in the back here. We're gonna look for eggs. So we're gonna check and see. So I'm gonna do this really quickly. So we'll look in this one first. You guys can look with me as we do this. So we have one egg over here. Now, again, for those of you that don't know, why do I have this locked up? Raccoons are very resourceful little critters. Oh, look at that. There's another one. So we got two. And let's make sure there's none in through that area. I don't see any more at the moment, so 2 is going to do it for right now. So the reason, let me just hold on a second. I have to adjust this because this has gone crazy. Hold on. Come on. Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright. Sorry about that, guys. When you go in trying to do short focus, a lot of times that messes up. But, so we ended up with 2 eggs here so far today. We're pushing 3 in the afternoon, so I don't know if we're going to get any more, because now the sun is over here. But anyway, getting back on topic, with everything that has been going on, I don't know if anybody saw that they were saying that Pfizer has a vaccine that supposedly is 90% effective. And here's the best part, you know, none of this stuff has been approved. It hasn't really gone through the rigorous trials that it normally would go through. And they were saying that they would have 20 million doses available by the end of this month, I believe. and they would have like 1.2 billion doses available by the end of next year. So it's just, that is a huge, huge money maker. Again, I've said this before and I will say it again. I have no intention of getting any kind of a vaccine. I don't trust it. I don't trust them. Who knows what they would be putting into that. And so again, there's just no way. You know, again, when they don't have all the information for everything, you know, as far as what the virus is doing, what it has done, and all that type of stuff, I'm not going to trust them with my life by going ahead and getting something that I don't know if it's going to work or not. So I want you to look at the difference in those eggs too, guys, just real quick. I think the second egg may be one of the new hens because it's much, much smaller. So one of the new hens is definitely laying, which is okay with me. I'm all right with that. So they're like, hey, we're just getting started. We're ready to rock and roll. So, but no, the chickens are doing good. They're happy. They're healthy. You know, we keep making sure everything is squared away in their living area. But anyway, I want to get back to, I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted here. If there's another lockdown, again, all of us need to be ready to deal with that. I had somebody ask me, what should we do for the boredom if we have another lockdown? And again, you know, I've talked about this before. All kinds of educational books out there. Get that information. Learn how to do different things. Make yourself definitely more viable. Oh, there goes Rose is going up the hill. I don't know what she's up to. Make yourself more viable. You know, learn as much as you can. Practice those skills. You know, playing board games is another thing. Having just regular books to read. So if you have an author that you enjoy reading, get a bunch of books of theirs that you haven't read before. There's so many things that you can do to alleviate boredom. Here's a great thing. If you're by yourself, okay, solitaire. Playing solitaire is a really good thing to do. It's a great way to kill time, and you know, it's a thinking exercise as well, and it really helps that way. So there's a lot of things that you can do to alleviate boredom in another lockdown. The problem with another lockdown, in my opinion, we are social creatures by nature. Now there's some of us out there that don't want to be around people, that don't like people, whatever the case may be. That's why you see people like go off and be hermits someplace. But the majority of people don't want to be hermits. They don't want to be isolated. They don't want to be away from their fellow man. They want to have that interaction. Beck, you better call her. People need that interaction. They need to be around their fellow human beings. No, Rose. Hey, get on here. Come on, come on, come on, girl. Come on. Hey, the girl. Come on. Come on. Sorry, guys. Actually, I even show you. She's working her way down. Good girl. Good girl. Yes, a good baby. Yes, you are. You listen good. Go see your mama. Oh, she's going right to the she was going to go right to the house. That's funny. Anyway, guys, again, you know, we are not meant to be alone. We are meant to be social creatures and interacting with other people. So it's a really important aspect of what we do in our lives. So if they lock us down again and restrict movement and, you know, everything else that goes with it, that is, mental health problems are going to accelerate more. You're going to see suicides increasing because people cannot handle it. They did not handle the first lockdown well. And again, I want you to remember, the first lockdown really didn't get going full bore till like March or April of this last year. And so we're heading into the depressing time of year, especially in the Northeast. We're going to have a lot of cloudy, overcast, miserable days. Then the weather turns to crap. And then if you are forced to lock down amidst that, that's not good for your mental health. It's just not. So something to think about. People really need to think about that. So there's a lot that plays into it. But again, I would encourage people to be as ready as you can. Develop your social circle of people that you want to associate and hang out with, especially if there is a lockdown. Like up here, the people up here, I'm not too worried about the people here because we pretty much all do our thing. And so, I interact with some of my neighbors, obviously Greg and Chris behind me, Audrey next door, and stuff like that, and then Richard over here as well. So, I mean, I don't have an issue with them because they're pretty much, they do what we do. They're around here all the time. So, but anyway, moving forward, we need to be as prepared as we possibly can be because, again, the unknown is the unknown. We don't know what is going to happen. So, I believe there will be another lockdown. I want to hear your thoughts on it. Do you believe there will be another lockdown? And again, for the reasons that I've stated, we've had 7 days in a row of increased cases of over 100,000 new cases per day. I think it's going to get worse, okay? And so I think that they're going to become really restrictive again, dictating what you can and cannot do, and then you're going to have to make decisions on what is acceptable and what is not acceptable. I know for myself, when the winter comes, I have a tendency to be more, staying at home, not doing a whole lot anyway, just because the weather just sucks. So it's better to stay home. But I have plenty of stuff that I can work on and do here and stuff like that. So there's never going to be a shortage of things to do, even in the wintertime. Like I said, I'm really going to go gung-ho in that greenhouse this winter and get things squared away in there. So that's going to be like my winter project, is that greenhouse. So we'll see how everything pans out. But I definitely want to hear your guys' feedback. What do you think? And if they do another lockdown, how long you think this one's going to last, and what are going to be the results of that, okay? I think it's going to be very interesting again moving forward. So let's just be patient, see what happens. But in the meantime, while you have that opportunity, prep, and then prep some more. That would be my advice, okay? We never know what's going to happen, so it's really important that we really focus on those type of things. So anyhow, I hope everybody's doing well. Hope your week is going good so far. I know it's only Tuesday, but I know, like I said, this was our last really nice day. We're supposed to get rain all day tomorrow, and then the colder weather's really setting in. So there's still plenty to do outside. I'll still get more stuff done, especially as it gets colder. I don't mind that. I really don't. As long as that wind's not whipping, I'll be good to go. So anyway, remember, guys, we are all in this together. That is important to remember. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every single day how we feel. Okay? Also remember STD. Step, thing, and day. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you are trying to accomplish, whatever you are trying to do, the only one that can stop you from reaching those goals is you. Nobody else can stop you. Stay away from negative people that want to bring you down. People that want to bring you down are not there to help you. They're just miserable people, and they want you to be miserable as well. So choose not to be, okay? I will see you all later. I'll probably do a second video later, so look for that. And I will talk to you all later. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now. What are you guys going on about? What do you see? What do you see, Pandora? Huh? What are you looking at? Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. All right, bye. On that note, I will see you all later.